Hi everybody and welcome to the Mental Toughness and Body Show. My name is Rob Evans and I'm your weight loss coach, health strategist and internationally published author, helping take your life, your business, your health, fitness, mindset and body from where you are right now to where it is that you absolutely want to be. And today has been a very interesting day for me, and I guess it's another example of how we need to continually work on our mental toughness, because you just never know what's going to come your way each day. I mean, it's double-edged. It's what makes life exciting, it makes it challenging, but it also can make it unpredictable. And depending on your mindset, that can create stress and anxiety for you, which makes you feel, or it can create some stress and anxiety for you, which makes you feel, yes, I'm ready. I need this challenge. This keeps me focused. This keeps me energized. This keeps me on track. So I want to use the example of what happened today. Got up this morning early. Alarm goes off. Actually, it was a little bit later, I suppose, than my normal 4:20 a.m. But this year I am trying to get up a little bit later to give myself some more sleep under direct instructions from my strength and conditioning coach. And so I got up around 5 a.m. and getting ready for a 5:30 a.m. start. And so I come downstairs and I get my studio all ready. And if you're a long-term listener, you will have heard me talk a little while ago about risk mitigation. And so I went through a process of having a really high-quality CCTV put in the premises, a number of different cameras, all recording, records voice as well as image. And so I come into the studio, I set up, switch on the CCTV screen and all that, which is big, like it's a big 42-inch screen, and getting ready. And I have a look out and I'm looking to see, if the person's arrived, and I can see that my car door is open. And I'm like, and the light's on because it was still pitch black. I'm like, what's going on there? So immediately, how you have those split-second thoughts. Split-second thought was, my daughter left the door open. Then quickly I realised, no, that wasn't the case, because when I brought her home from school, I remember her shutting the door. And because, we're relying on a push of a button to lock and everything now, and I can remember pushing the button and maybe it just didn't lock. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Obviously, there was an issue there. And then I thought, somebody's broken into the damn car. So I go out just as my client turned up at 5:30 a.m. And sure enough, I can see that there's stuff everywhere in the car. One of those opportunist type thieves that goes through your glove box, or we call it a glove box here in Australia. I assume you know what I'm talking about, the bit under the dashboard that opens up, and the center console near the gear shift and everything. And, there was stuff everywhere. And I didn't even have the courtesy to shut the door. And so I come inside and I have a look back on the recorded CCTV. And you can see the person, so it's a guy. You can see him as clear as day because they're super quality cameras. He's walked up, just walked straight into the passenger side car of the door and opened it up. Sure enough, yes, it wasn't locked. Gone through a few things. I can zoom right in, see him, see his features, the huge tattoo on his leg, all that kind of stuff. And then he's taken some stuff and he's left. Now, you could take a look at all that and you say, well, geez, you must be distressed. It's, somebody's violated your property, etc., etc. So I guess I looked at it this way. He's an opportunist thief, but maybe a druggo, something like that is just looking for some drug money. I mean, I had, I don't know who counts and keeps record of the money in their center console. I reckon they'd be lucky to be $5 to $10 in silver. No gold coins in there, no $1 and $2 in that. Well, there would have been a couple, but most of it is like 10 cents, 20 cents, 50-cent pieces. And what I was more upset about was he stole my favourite sunglasses, which cost me $9, something like that, off eBay. But they were really cool. I really liked them. They were comfortable. And I was more upset about that. But I thought, well, I'm not scared about the dude coming back. I'm not scared about him coming to, break into the house or anything like that. It's just, he's a guy that's going through cars, see maybe every 10th one he opens, it's not locked and he can, get some cash, and maybe on his morning walk he makes $200. And I can probably buy my sunglasses back on eBay for about $30 or something. So who knows? But anyway, I thought, well, that's no big deal. It's like there's no damage. And I was thinking, well, maybe if the car was locked, would he break it? My feeling was he would probably just walk on by, and you fool for not having the car locked. So at the time of recording this, it's late on the same day's night, and I've double checked that the car is definitely locked. So we'll see if he comes back tomorrow morning. But anyway, so what I did was I rang the police, and I thought, they're not really going to be interested in this. So I rang the local police station and said, look, I've got footage of the guy. You can see him quite clearly. I'm just wondering if you're interested. And she took all the details of what was stolen, etc. And she said, look, if you can put the footage on CCTV and bring it down to me, I'm here till like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or something. She said, that'd be great. So I copied it onto a USB, took it down to the police station, and she said, oh, look, I'll just go and have a look. And she said, yeah, look, that footage is really great. She said, I'll show it to my sergeant. If they think that they can do something with this, they might send the forensic team around, take some fingerprints and stuff. So what I could tell was he opened the door with the towel, trying to conceal, his fingerprints. Now, obviously the guy's a bit of an idiot, because he did that, and then he's opened a couple of, the center console and stuff with the towel, but then he's handling everything with his hand without the towel. And I can zoom right in and can see that, okay, he's touched this. So I thought, you fool. And so a few hours later, the police forensic team actually pulled up, and I thought, oh, this is interesting. I just thought, wow, this is a good experience. I get to see what it is that they're doing. And the lady that came, she was lovely. She was really lovely. And I showed her the footage, and I said, look, I have driven the car since, but I said I haven't touched those areas. And I said, I can tell you exactly what he's touched. And I showed her, and she said, where did you touch that and put it back? And I said, I would have touched it here. So she swept it for fingerprints, and there's 3 huge fingerprints of his on it. And anyway, so she took those. She took photos of everything and took the photos of the video footage and stuff. And she said, look, you can see he's got a huge tattoo on his calf here. That'd be very distinct. Well, they got their thing. So we've got video footage of him. We've got still images of him. And we've also got his fingerprints. So the guy is going to get nabbed before you know it. So I played my part in catching a thief today. And I guess because of how I've worked on myself and, trying to filter what's important for me, what's not important for me. Maybe if I went back 10 years, 20 years, maybe I would be paranoid about this and say, well, what if they come back? What if they break into the house next time? I look at it this way. Look, if somebody's ever going to break into your house, it doesn't matter what sort of doors you've got, they're going to find a way. If you've got windows in your house, they'll smash them, they'll get in. If they want to get in, they'll get in. I've got security doors, I've got security, I've got CCTV inside and outside. If they're going to get in, they'll get in. But I feel safe enough, and, life goes on. Just an opportunistic thief who will be caught. And if I saw him again, I'd recognise him because he had a very distinct walk, obviously the tattoo, and I've got the evidence. So such is life. We move on. So how's your mental toughness going? If that happened to you, would you be okay with it? Yeah, maybe most of you would be. But I guess it's just a simple example of things that come our way and how we deal with them. Now, I didn't think too much about it this morning at all. I dealt with it. I did what I needed to do, and I was like, okay, that's done. It's like putting it in the filing cabinet. It's filed away. I've played my part, given them all the evidence. They've got everything that they need, all wrapped up in a nice, tidy little package. They'll get the guy. I've served my part, move on. And then spent the rest of the day being productive and doing the things that I wanted to do. Had a great interview with an upcoming episode, which will probably be tomorrow, with Heather Joy Bassett, and just had a really good day. So you just move on, don't you? How we deal with things really matters, and the way that we talk to ourselves about a lot of the stuff that's going on, I think really matters as well, how we deal with it. And I like to compartmentalize things and just file that one away. Like I was talking about a few podcasts ago, and it's just a practical example. So when things do get tough, when bad stuff happens, you can deal with it quickly and still move on. And that's what I feel like I've done today, and it's worked really well for me. So just a short one today. Hopefully you can learn something from this, maybe apply it in your own life. If you want to connect with me, go to the mentaltoughnessandbodyshow.com, opt in for a free consultation there, and let's connect. Let's make 2021 your best year yet. Stay safe, lock your doors, see you tomorrow.